Okay, we're gonna try and finish the last of the mini bonus cases. The finale of Darkside Detective. The last of the mini cases. I think there are 2 more mini cases to play. So we are Tales from the Dark Side. Continue no. Fuck. No. Continue investigation. Nearly did it again. I don't know why that was doing that to me. To try and freak me out. Go. So, Perp, McScream. So Chief Ghouley is who we are playing as. McScream. Let's press this crook for info on the new Don and the criminal detergent organization. Do you want a hydraulic or pneumatic press, or an olive press perhaps? You're not going to be much help in this case, are you? Ideally, no. But man, I want to speak to my lawyer. Your lawyer has been found and consumed, as per Police Policy 4, subsection also 4. Give it up, son. Instead of speaking with your lawyer, why don't you admit your wrongdoings, eh, son? That seems like a trap. The prey is a wily one, the chase is on. Eh? Goodbye. Need to figure out more to ask him. Back in the Darwin board, which appears to be a table we do not under any circumstances draw on. Figure behind glass. The state's designated hub server. Camera. The footage of this interrogation will be sent back into your childhood dreams to deter you from this path. I remember that dream. It's what put the idea of a life of crime into my head in the first place. We're still awaiting the official results of this method's effectiveness. Dropped out of school, left the rowing club, everything after that dream. Be quiet now. The reception. Examine table. I see that we does be having a whole table full of evidence before us. Time to roll up our knees and dive in. See if we could be linking this perpetrator to the crimes. Let's drag this lot around, see if we can't connect it all, and maybe inform ourselves as to what questions that we can bring back to grill the perp with. Such difficult language. And it's allegedly supposed to be mine. A complete set of finger, toe, and tail prints. 1 bag of powdered washing detergent. Highly illegal stuff. People should stay dirty as God intended. Shady photo. The shady mastermind taking over crime in the city of Lone Lakes. As things stand, we have very little to go on other than that they exist and I do not like them. File on perp. A file on the newly acquired suspect in what does be sitting across from us at this very table. One unfortunately named Cletus Crook, known as Crook Cleet. Is any wonder he ended up in prison? A series of crimes that do seem to do both escalating and unsolved in their nature. Oh, push that. Twice by mistake. Exit. I was wondering what the 3 dots were for. Okay. Hold up, none of us leaves this room until we get what we want. Okay. So it's something, we got to do something with the table. Okay, we've got to find something. That's what I'm doing. Fingerprints on the evidence bag. Well, now what have we got here? Looks like you're dirty. I thought we were just examining it and going back out again. What have we got here? Looks like your dirty mitts are all over this bag of detergent. You should come clean, and I say that entirely unaware of the wordplay between the substance and the police slang. Then why the footnotes? Don't waste your breath, son. I'll question the perp about that. Oh yes. There has to be more here that we can use for the breaking of this perp. Discovered a new question to ask. That's what the dots are for. Bloke and file. Maybe we can convince him to trade us the person in charge for his own skin. Oldest trick in the book. I might not fall for that. Hey, you're not meant to listen to these bits. That's cheating. Sorry, that was rude of me. That's another question to bring to the perp. There has to be more here that we can use for our breaking of this perp. Case files and the prints. Do not be seeing any correlation between the first piece of evidence and the subsequent second piece of evidence. No. All these unsolved crimes have one thing in common, that they are unsolved. Two things in common, that they remain unsolved and that they revolve predominantly around the illegal and thus criminal act of selling washing powder. What we're looking for is any way to link this new mastermind to the aforementioned new wave of crimes across Lone Lake. We had prints on this slippery slope, we'd not be chasing him around like this, would we? If it is that I am not mistaken and I is not, these here fingerprints belong to your fingers. Never met them before. What, your fingerprints? Yeah, don't know nothing about them, mate. Total strangers. What combination haven't I done? To catch a cook mid-act, we'd have him. All we need to know is when the act begins and when the interval is so we can nab him without spoiling the show. Question the perp about that. Oh yes, that should be enough questions to break this perp. Oh traitor. Let us commence with the grilling. Here we go. So, we have your fingerprints on the powder. Son, we is not after you. We want to let you go. Small crime is good for a city. Keeps the police force busy. If we're not busy, how do I pay my mortgage, eh? Get another job? A crimeless city sounds good to me. If I wasn't a crook, I'd pay taxes for that. Enough of your cheek. We want a top dog. You're head honcho, the leader of the gang. You lead us to him and we let you go. What's in it for me? Was you not listening, son? You get let go. Free of Scott. Oh yeah, you did say that. Well look, you didn't hear it from me, but they operate out of the docks. That's so obvious for a smuggling ring that I question our skills, having not checked there. Well, I sent you there last month, McScream. Then I question your ability to read a man's character. That is on me, yes. Are you the shady figure here? I wish. I'm a nobody, a bottom feeder. If I was them, I'd not be here for one. Who is it then? Who's the mysterious man? None of us know who it is, just that they're the new Don. The new Don, some shady individual has slipped into power, what where a vacuum had been left by the proper and lawful arresting of the previous Don on account of his trans-dimensional body hopping? That sums it up, yeah. Well, now we can't be having that. When's the next deal set for? Even if I told you, you'd be too late to stop it. So it's happening now then. Oh, bugger. So the new Don is selling illegal washing powder at the docks right blooming now. Get your feet, McScream. We've a case to blow wide open. Blow wide open and then clean up the pieces into the case with a lid so we can close it. Alright, let's debrief. My trousers are staying on, Chief. Non-negotiable. Ooh, we have a lead. Let's go. Floop, floop, floop. We wait for backup. We could miss him. There's no time. Lou? He's on permanent desk duty for one being too darn bloodthirsty. No, we're on this one alone. Then once more, let us ride into the gates of hell. And if it's not too inconvenient, I would like to not ride back out. Lou, my old calls. Lou? No, that's not a comment on your lack of ands. It was meant to sound good, like we're excited, like a catchphrase. You Lou, I've told you before, safe search only. Flew. You watch that language in my station, young hentity. Wanted poster. My number one criminal after the Don. What would make him your number two? He would be caught, Chief. We cannot run forever, not from us. His family or the interdimensional hounds I sent on him. I'm doing the wrong voice. Why I don't do voices. The thrill of the hunt, and that's what's got me into this game. That and nepotism. Okay. And yes, okay. To the photo moto. It's on legs. Well, now, what do we have here? You got the stuff, fresh from the laundry, if you'll forgive the pun. Lowest form of humour, the pun. To each their own, go ahead, try it. Regina, the dress. It's got a stain right out. It's the good stuff, boss. Nice, we'll take the lot. Here's the money. Now's the time to act or we lose them all. We should be as silent as the grave, ideally without a zombie trying to break out. Crane. Unloading crane, common for the area, what with it being a docks. First and foremost dealing with the loading and unloading of typically legal wares. A crate of typical dock wares such as limbs and aroused cats. Okay then. Are you looking for an aroused cat? Well, I'm going to send you to the docks, because we all know you can't swing an aroused cat for other aroused cats. At the docks. Go there today. Muscle. These goons are getting meaner looking by the year. Laundry bag. Suitcase full, as it were, to the brim with parcels of illegal washing powder. Estimate a street value of 19 kidneys and a full set of lungs. Street dealer. If my eyes do not deceive me, that looks like Ronnie Crayfish. He ate his twin outside the womb to take over their criminal cartel. Slimmerick O'Toole. As daft a spanner, but as dangerous as a series of hammers attached to a chainsaw. That's big money. Yeah, it landed with a clatter of many oversized coins. Bats. Fatima Fats Giovanni is as cruel as they come. If they bring the Giannavi family, the rest of which is very kind lot indeed. Good on. There he is, right within reach. Right within reach. I'm hunting rabbits. Right within reach. Reach. One that used the long arm of the law to grab him right now. That is an impossibility, what with it being a figurative long arm, and I'm bringing a literal person. Okay, control panel and key. Set of power controls for the crane it finds itself attached to. A set of conveniently reachable keys. Small key. Tiny key with the words "Use me" written on it. If we take control of these controls, we can press this ear release button. The policia, run! Run, yeah. Grab the bag. Grab, yeah. They went inside that warehouse. We could arrest the warehouse for aiding and abetting. You mad? Last thing we need is a bunch of warehouses rioting across the city. That power controls and the crane finds itself attached to. Okay. Trapped criminals. We'll come back for this lot later. Small fry compared to the Dons and Thanks. We're going in. Steel yourself, man. Strains. Sorry, I tried to remain pitiful. Flesh, bone, and plasma. He was trying to turn into Colossus. Oh, I was going to say, is it going to do it again? Okay. A sign says cardboard replica of a box. Do not use. Bottom one's the same. Okay. I wonder if I can get a new opaque and dull legs here. Oh, how I long for feet. Let me poke him. None of that. Bits box. Container of limbs and other assorted body parts. Build your dreams, sidekick later, chief. The Don is getting away. Mechanical arm. A mechanical arm seems to be plucking object dart from their container. I was going to see if I could click on that, but as it zoomed past. Seems to be full of broken dreams. They have to be stored somewhere, I guess. And that's the same all the way through. Next room. There he is. It's the end of the line, Copper. Nice meeting you. I'm sure our paths will cross again. Blast, he's only gone and started casting magic. Not as serious an offence as smuggling detergent, but still, how are we going to get past this contraption? You and me, machine, intertwined cables and sinew thrashing and riving until one bests the other, only to expire moments later in a Pyrrhic victory. Let's just call that Plan B, eh? That thing's gone feral, it's out for blood. I volunteer. Tell me asunder, you mechanical tease. Stand down, that's an order. There has to be something else around here we can offer it. Okay. Broken machinery. The Don shot up the controls so we can't set them right again. Perhaps I can seduce it. Hold on to that thought for a minute whilst I does search for an alternative solution. We can't reach that portal with the arm blocking away. Okay. So, bits box. Ah! What have we in it? I see no ears. Look at my crotch. I'm sorry. And that is frozen in the grips of rigor mortis. I've got a left arm. The less said about this, the better. I need to take one for evidence. Crotch. Torso. Reasonably fit, but not unrelatably so. Torso. Right arm. And that is what we would call a karate chop. Left leg. This leg leans very to the right of the one purporting to be aligned to the left. That's a leg. Why is it not registering that I'm over a leg? Left leg. Right leg. No. A leg of the right-sided variety. Okay. Left and right. Left and right. Torso, crotch. Head. Strong jaw, good smile, trustworthy eyes, and perfect airline. I distrust them already. So that's everything, yeah? Oh no, we're going next door? How many legs does a person need? Are we building it next door? We're not building it. Oh, do I have to combine them up here? Put it together and what have you got? Bibbidi bobbidi boo? No, mannequin. Clearly, it's a mannequin. So we just had to combine two things and it puts the whole thing together. Mannequin. Chief, before we sacrifice this, can I have some time with it alone? I want to see if it will turn into Kim Cattrall. No, getting thirsty on man McScream. We has a whole mannequin to feed to this creature now. In it goes. Lucky mannequin. I would still like to come back later and seduce this scary grappler myself. Don't shut up. Okay. Why are you wanting to seduce so many things? Let's get after him then. Looks like we got through that portal in the nick of time. You're persistent, I'll give you that. Slim, stop him. Stop, yeah. Oi, that's dangerous. Is he throwing coconuts at us? Once more we feel the sun on our faces. Will this be the last time? Will it be the final thing we feel? Or will it be a coconut ending us? Kid. The little fella doesn't seem that interested in ball. Looks fidgety like he wants to dance. A wiggly parent trying to entertain its wrigglier child. If only she were faced the other way, she might knock one of them coconuts back at Slim. She's got quite a cleavage on her bottle. A washed up bottle with her message inside. I'm no message. My mistake, a washed up bottle with a tiny drunk man inside. That's a hell of a detailed thing. Bottle containing tiny drunk man. Hello in there. Hello. How then, did you go about getting yourself stuck inside this bottle? I'm a bartender. I fell in while making some nice refreshing cocktail for somebody. There's a tiki bar? Oh my god. What's going on? Blue monster. I can feel the sun heating up my pus nodules. Purple monster. I'm sweating out orifices I didn't even know I had. The heat is too much for me. I would give anything, literally anything, for a nice screamer colada. Orange monster. My mouth is so dry as the sand I've been eating. Oi, keep your disgusting finger dance to yourself. That's our radio and you cannot have it. Oh yeah, go listen to Sting elsewhere. An old barrel. Is it full of monkeys or laughs? It seems to be full of dead stuff, what washed up on the beach. Also full of laughs then. Tiki bar. A tiki bar, only bars I like are the ones which have been shut down for disturbing the peace. Can you help me make a drink? Nah, I'm too drunk, but you can help me maybe. Oh my god. Right then, how does one do this? It's very easy. Great, what's first? I don't really remember. Let's just take it step by step. You ask me for the first instruction when you're ready. Hopefully by then I'll have remembered. Moisten, pummel, judge, caress, embellish, shake, lick, scream at. Coconut, pineapple, Oh, glass. Moisten glass. Pummel ice. Judge the umbrella. Caress the olive. Embellish the coconut. Shake the rum. Hand done. Give us a go then. Sip. What is this? This is swill. Let's start all over again. Lick the glass. Ice cream. Scream at the ice. What is that? Napkin. Moisten the napkin. Judge the rum. Caress the coconut. Pummel the pineapple. Hand done. Give us a go then. Sip. What is this? This is swirl. Let's start over again. Bartender. Okay, what's first? First, you want to spray the walnuts. Spray the walnuts. Pummel coconut. And then, you'll like this, officer. You beat up something just because it's a little fruity. Okay, so we pummel. Can I undo? Return a step. Right. So, coconut, pineapple. Pummel the pineapple. Shake the coconuts. Pummel the pineapple. Next, a bit above your pay grade, but you need to condemn some alcohol. Judge. I did judge the rum, didn't I? That was one of the ones I did. Judge the rum. Now what? You need to get cold and handsy next. You sound like my hex wife. Note that the H in hex is not an inflection of the speech. I'm pretty sure the woman put a curse on me. So that's the ice. What was it? I think that's ice cream. Ice cream. I think it is that pun. Are we nearly done? I think that's all the ingredients. Put all that into a container and mix it up. Okay, glass. Caress. There can't be much left. Last step, but an important one, make it fancy and waterproof. Once that is done, you're done. Embellish. Maybe embellish. Embellish with an umbrella, because that's going to be waterproof, right? Hand done. Give us a go then. Sit. Oh, what is this? This is squill. Let's start over again. Okay. Spray the walnuts. Spray. Spray. And then beat up something just because it's a little fruity. Okay, so that is pummel the pineapple. Next, condemn some alcohol. Judge rum. Now what? Cold and handsy next. Cold and handsy. Shake the ice or caress the ice. Maybe it's caress the ice. Because it said handsy. Nearly done. Container and mix it up. Glass. Shake. And fancy and waterproof. Is that embellish? And done. Give us a go. Oh. Right. I'm prepared. So it's moisten the coconut. Caress the ice, shake, embellish. Everything except the moistened coconut. Moisten coconut. Spray the walnuts. Oh, I get it. Spray. Moisten the coconut. And then it was this. Pummel. And that's Judge Rum. And so I got everything except the coconut. So that was caress the ice, yeah? Let me make sure I'm doing that right. Caress the ice, yeah. So I got everything except that moisten is spray. And then it was the glass and shake and then embellish and an umbrella. And done. Now that's a screamer colada. You take what you want and leave me here with the rest. I'm starting to sober up and I can't face that hangover. Okay. 1 tray of Screamer Colada cocktails. Would this do to cold your collective non-human parts? Give it here. If I wasn't toxic, I'd kiss you with all my mouths. Now then, how's about you give us that radio of yours, eh? Anything for a man in uniform, assuming that uniform is a cold drink serving one. Portable radio. A portable radio for listening to weather reports on the go and music, I guess. Okay. I apparently have a radio. Are we using the radio on the kid? I don't want to wee him to dance there. I need him to move closer to Slim. Oh, we're putting the radio on that X, I suppose. Patch of sand. Let's see if this won't lure him and his violently flailing parent to where we want him. Now then, let's see what happens when we try to go through that porthole. Can I pick up a coconut? Palm tree. What a low-hanging joke. Here goes nothing. It's me. Hit me if you can, Slim. Hit. Yeah. Ugh. Gotcha. Knocked out goon. Let's check his pockets for clues. Let me know if you find any lint. All this hovering after them really works up an appetite. Idiot's Guide to the Occult cheat sheet. Set of portalic instructions from a Brightside book. Dancing kid. Make my heart jump seeing him dance like that. A wriggly parent trying to entertain its wrigglier child. Can I can't, like, pick up the coconuts. Okay. Let's go.